actually really big on kind of sustainable and responsible scaling. I think there's a little bit of a narrative in particularly startup culture that's like as big as you can go, scale, scale, scale. For what reason, we don't know, but just, do it as hard and fast as possible, right?
At all costs. Yeah.
At all costs, and particularly to your team as well.
Yes.
Kind of bear the brunt of
You
that.
should not sleep. You should just grow this business.
Yeah, exactly, like the whole 10x thing. So I'm not really deterring from that. If that's what gets you going, more power to you. But I do think it can be a really dangerous method of business as well, because you can really let things kind of slip very quickly. And I think it can really be the death of a lot of companies. So yeah, I haven't been too focused on scaling for scaling's sake, and also being a marketplace. You kind of need to control both the supply of what you're providing, but also the demand, because you need to make sure that you have both ends kind of on a fairly balanced scale. So if you go really hard at marketing, you just might not be able to supply all the work that you just did and that came through, and in turn just kind of wrecking your reputation a little bit, which we really value. So it's been pretty well, I say slow and steady, but things have been moving along
It's
well.
not been crazy. Yeah.
It hasn't been with real intention there. But something that I would say on that is probably the biggest and maybe more surprising kind of growth that we've had is just making sure that we partner with other businesses that are also doing really well. That they're kind of in their younger years, but you think, oh, no, you guys are serious, you're really doing well, because then you're not doing things that are quite jarring to the business. It's actually quite natural growth where they're expanding, so you're meeting their demands that were already there. You're not kind of hitting the ground running, going into something completely new. It's those partnerships that when you're going really well, I think it's a really great thing. So yeah, we've benefited from that, definitely.
I love that. I think that partnerships are underrated. I think a lot of the times we think that we've got to spend money on ads or, post a reel every day or, whatever it is. But I love that, aligning to people who are, complementary, obviously, but are also, doing great things and will align to your brand as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you must have found that with your brands as well. It's a really good thing.
Totally. And it's so nice because I love it's on a similar vein of, why scale for scale's sake. It's such a nice collaboration over competition. It's such a nice way to do business as well. Just thinking about, that there are other people that will succeed if you succeed. So being able to partner with another business and have each other's interests at heart is so good. Like, I mean, I've just come off the back of, so Spark is obviously a community for women in business. And we've just partnered with another community for women in business and sponsored their annual pitch competition, because it's like we have the same goal. We want to support women, and it's not competitive. We both have our different approaches to the way we run our membership communities. And I'm personally a part of like 4 different membership communities. So it's so nice that you can actually work with people who are in your industry, and it's like we all have a common goal. We can all help each other succeed. So it actually just feels better as well.
I like that a lot. Yeah, I really like that. It feels much better. It seems much more aligned, and probably a better way kind of moving forward. I think maybe we're sort of transitioning out of like, competition and me against them. It's a bit more collaborative. So yeah.